It has been said that beauty is only skin deep. And while the true nature of beauty has been debated and disputed since the dawn of time, at least in one industry this seems to hold true, and that is the modeling industry. This cutthroat world places physical appearance above all other personal attributes, and in some ways is remarkable in its inherent shallowness. These are some of the themes that are explored in The Neon Demon, released in 2016, and in my opinion is an often overlooked film. This movie follows underage and slightly naive Jessie, who, after her parents died, moves to LA to become a model, since she lacks any other natural ability or talent. Upon arriving, she meets amateur photographer Dean, who takes her first modeling photographs, as well as makeup artist Ruby and veteran models Sarah and Gigi. It is quickly established that Jessie possesses an intrinsic and rare it factor that stuns and captivates anyone she meets. Jessie rapidly rises in the industry, causing her not only to become more narcissistic, but also making those around her envious of her youth and beauty. This culminates in an explosion of jealousy and desire to possess the superficial beauty that Jessie has. While the contents of The Neon Demon are more than enough to stand on its own, that is not the first thing that strikes me about this film. This is, as far as I have seen, if not the most, then definitely one of the most visually and viscerally enticing movies I have ever seen. The Neon Demon is an absolute treat for the eyes and ears, making it almost impossible to turn away once the film begins. The coloring and lighting reminds me of Dario Argento's classic 1977 film Suspiria, and at times makes me think that this movie should come with an epileptic seizure warning. On more than one occasion, I felt like I wasn't watching a film at all. Rather, I was watching a dark and alluring moving painting. The audio also enhances the film to a large degree, adding yet another layer to the already gorgeous visuals. Slightly techno synthwave, I found myself enjoying this as well. It is no understatement when I say that The Neon Demon is quite possibly the most stunning visually and auditory films I have ever seen, and anyone who enjoys these aspects will not be disappointed. To go along with the coloring, lighting, and sound was perhaps a near perfect execution in set design and filming. The amount of precision The Neon Demon employs is highly impressive, as it was obvious that every little detail mattered and was not overlooked. Every camera angle, every head turn, the use of mirrors, virtually every aspect of every scene was well thought out. This film also looked clean, almost sterile even, cold and efficient, much like the modeling industry itself. The exactness of this film and attention to every little detail is another reason why this film is such a visual perfect drug. The Neon Demon's use of the modeling industry as its means of character and story is another thing that I found interesting. I have never been a model, and while I don't know the ins and outs of the industry, it does come across as extremely competitive, brutal, shallow, and unforgiving. This film highlights all of these in such a raw and obvious way, making it rather interesting to see why the characters behave the way that they do, almost to the point of being forced to due to the insensitive and cruel nature of the modeling profession. The callous and selfish actions taken by these characters to merely get ahead in a superficial business is repulsive yet terrifyingly understandable. Just like the modeling industry itself, you can easily be deceived by this film's gorgeous exterior. But make no mistake, The Neon Demon has a rough and ugly side as well. While not the most disturbing movie of all time, this film definitely has its moments that will make the viewer uneasy or uncomfortable, with things ranging from cannibalism to literal bloodbaths. After several viewings, The Neon Demon is a film that seemingly gets better every time. While at times dark and precarious, it is a film that once you start, you won't be able to turn away. The best way that I can describe The Neon Demon is that it is like a beautiful train wreck, where you know the carnage that will come out of the disaster, but you won't do anything to stop it. This film is almost unequaled by any of its contemporaries or even predecessors. Who says that horror movies can't be beautiful? And guys, that's going to end this review. I hope you liked it, and I hope to see you again right here on Heights Horror. Thanks for watching, guys.
I would never say you're fat. But that doesn't mean that someone else won't. Understand?